Hello everybody. Hope everybody's well. Otis Lawrence here, aka FRA Elite 45. About to start my WL Tier 1, round 10 I believe. Well, I can't remember what round it is. Anyways, enjoy the lap and I'll see you after. As you can see now, I set a 18.8. 18, I'm getting mixed up. 18.6. Really good lap, I felt, in short quality. As you can see now, W Smokey's invalidated his lap, so he's definitely not going to improve or beat the lap. Sav Legend has completed his lap and he's gone P2, ahead of WL Smokey. VSR Smokey really, as the American driver Skiver in the Williams has gone P4, so that's one of our championship rivals in P4 now. As we see WL Smokey come across the line, invalidated lap, but he did a 0.7, which is still not pole position. So we've got pole position at the moment provisionally. Yeah, pretty happy with the lap, and yeah, as we start the race now. 1 light, 2 light, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights here in Monza. Tier 1 Monza. Lights on, away we go. We're getting a pretty insane start as we go off the pedal a bit just to try and block off Smokey with Sab because he was going side by side, but then that didn't work very well as sorry, the Twitch stream cut out a bit going into turn 2, so apologies for that. Yeah, as we get P1, and we're not doing our usual burn ERS and break DRS instantly. We are waiting for the chance to break it. So I know from practice with FRA Matthew and the FRA drivers, it's very hard to break the DRS around here. So as you see, this VSC came out. So I believe there's a crash at turn 3 and turn 4. So yeah. Yeah, it's going to be very hard to break DRS around here, so I was like, why not, let's just try something different. As we got, I believe, 55-point lead here, as the VSC is now ending, as we skip on to lap 2. So, VSC ending. We didn't get the greatest of starts, as Smokey's like 2 tenths right behind us, so could have had a better start, but still keeping our battery quite low, burning a little bit, obviously, because it's got a lot of ERS. But might as well burn a little bit of it, not too much though, as yeah, all we have to do now is control and then wait for the chance to break the DRS, as I think clearly we had the pace advantage, as we saw from qualifying, and yeah, just gotta wait for the right chance. As Pisty, my teammate, left, I believe he got took out or spun, under VSC, I can't remember, something like that, but yeah, see the gap to Smokey's 3 times, so yeah, I knew it was going to be very hard to break the DRS around here, and save the tyre a little bit, as well as one of my plans, as you know, it's a very high dag track, Monza, on the F1 game, which yeah, just skip on to lap 7 now. Gaps stay the same, same drivers, same positions really. Matthew, I believe, spun or crash. I can't remember. I think he might be P6 actually, because McCabe's overtaking him. Anyways, Smokey still maintaining that gap. ERS level still pretty high, as I chose the right. Well, I chose the chance to break the DRS. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for the right opportunity, because I know my tyre wear would be better than him. As you can see, the gap is slightly opening up now and again, and I'm not burning anything. So yeah, I was just waiting for my chance, and waiting as engineer FRA Caesar was just telling me when Smokey's ERS was, and he told me it was his 40s at the moment. So what I decided to do, I started pushing my ERS like crazy now at this moment. So well, I don't know if it was this lap I started pushing crazy, but I started burning a little bit of it anyway. As you can see, I'm burning a lot of it now just to break the DRS on WR Smokey. As yeah, it's 8 tenths is the gap into the Parabolica, and yeah, just keep burning that ERS, because I know you'd be quite low on it. So yeah, as we stop burning, I believe we're gonna wait another few laps now, just to wait till his ERS is lower. And that was another chance just trying to break Skiver's DRS as well, because I know he was also in the DRS train. So breaking another driver's DRS is one step closer to the dub, really. So yeah, just gotta keep waiting. And plus, rain was in the air around 15 minutes after this is said on the radar. So yeah, it might get spicy, it might not rain even. So hopefully not. Hopefully it won't rain, because I'm first position at the moment. So people behind me try risky strategy, so there's no point hoping for the rain for me. Anyway, as you can see, the gap is opening up 6 tenths now. I did burn a lot of ERS in the previous lap, but yeah, I just started to save it a little bit again, as it's too hard to break DRS around here, to be honest with you. Well, not impossible, but very hard anyways. We skipped to lap 12 now. See me burning all my ERS now. We're still on like 90% by turn 2 exit, so we saved quite a bit of it for lap 12, and then we started pushing our ass off now. As you can see, Smokey, I believe he's on 40% when Caesar told me. So yeah, I knew I could push it a lot, and he could be flashing soon if I made him push the ERS a little bit more. So yeah, that's my goal, to make him flash, and then keep using the ERS so I can pull away. See, the gap is I think it's 9 tenths at the moment. He's got a benefit DRS at the moment, so it's gonna be a bit better than me in the straights. But yeah, I'm gonna keep burning. That's our first warning, by the way. Lap 12, first warning. The gap is 8 tenths now, is about 9 tenths. So I know he's flashing at this point, as he's losing a lot of time. Always not burning because he wants to save some ERS. But yeah, Smokey's kind of now finished in the straight, as we got 30% battery left, and he's got less than 10%. So he's got nothing to fight with now, and he's even got DRS, and he's not gaining on me in the straight. As yeah, ERS is very powerful on Monza, as everyone's running pretty low wings. As yeah, lap 13 now. Tyre wear is pretty bad at the moment, but I felt my tyres were better. As you can see, the gap 1.250 seconds. As yeah, it's pretty impossible to get back now, as he's got very low ERS. There's nothing to defend with now, so I've just been a little bit so a bit safer. And yeah, and I think he broke Skiver's. No, he didn't break Skiver's DRS. Wait, actually he did. I think, yeah, he did break his DRS, which is pretty crucial for our race.
ETA 15 minutes.
Pretty pleased with. And yeah, it was up 13, 27, nearly 14. Tyres are probably on 40% at the moment. Skipped to lap 15 now. Gaps came up by 2 tenths, save some ERS now. And towards lap 16 now, as we down in the pits for Smokey's boxed. So it's going to be a very fast in lap. We're going to have to push all our ERS now, as I believe Skiver's not pushing any of it, so you might be staying out for another lap or two, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, he's gonna be well, we are gonna be pushing. So is Smokey. Smokey's gonna have very cold tires as overcuts are a lot more powerful than undercut round here. So yeah, we've got to keep pushing. Apologies for the yawn. Yeah, we just got to keep pushing now. So it's sitting on very low ERS, 11%, going through Lesmo 1 and into Lesmo 2. We're burning a little bit in between the both of the Lesmos. Pushing like absolutely mad, like an absolute madman, going into the second sector. 4.2 seconds is the gap. We've gained nearly a second on Skipper, so Skipper's definitely not pushing that much, as I believe he's staying out for another few laps. As yeah, the rain is about to come in. It said 15 minutes still, so I decided to side the box because knew the rain wasn't gonna come. As yeah, should be alright to the finish line. As I said, it was coming in quite a while. So yeah, as we box now, gap to Smokey 24 seconds. We gained 3 attempts on him this lap, so we should be quite comfortably ahead. Coming on the pits, but the cold tires will be a bit not as good anyway. As Smokey will literally close right behind us on the pits, but we had enough of a gap for that not to happen, so it should be alright. You can see him on the map now. He's just heading past the pit lane now. As yeah, we're comfortably ahead, but we got the cold tires, 71 degree tires now, going for turn 1 and 2 now. 1.6 seconds is the gap. WR Smokey, bunch of oversteer on exit because of the cold tires. Yeah, pushing all that ERS now. Smokey's still, I believe he's flashing, so yeah, he has no ERS to fight with, and yeah, it should be quite comfortable for us. And that's the driver's pit in front of us, so yeah, the moment's looking very good, but the rain on the radar is coming in 15 minutes or 10 minutes, so yeah, it should be pretty fine to the end. Hopefully it's pretty fine, but anything can happen with rain. I think it's on approximate, so yeah, anything can happen as we go into Ascari, and now in the parabolic. The next turn is you can see that both of the top 3 haven't pitted yet. We're closing in quite fast on Axe F1, so it indicates the tires are dead compared to ours. And yeah, just gotta hope for the best, and the rain doesn't come as we skip to lap 22 now. Rain has started to fall down now. The rain has started to fall down, as I just said. Hopefully it doesn't come out, but it started to rain, but it's not raining enough for intermediate tires to be faster at the moment, so this might be a very risky strategy. The hard will be very, very worn at this point, so all we have to do is keep pushing our ERS now, as oh yeah, we're gonna just try and hope for the best and stick it out if it does get very wet. And at the moment it's still dry, it's not bad, so it shouldn't be too bad for the end, but anything can happen. As it's on proximate, so it said 15 minutes, 10 minutes, but it's rain 22, so it's around about 5 minutes. So he went imminent to 5 minutes, well, 5 minutes to imminent instantly. So yeah, a bit unfortunate with that, but it's not over yet because it's not fully wet yet. As you probably can hear me say, it's a bit slippery now, but it wasn't too bad because as of I'm still setting green middle sector and stuff, so you know, well, not too bad. Nearly set my personal best, so 2 times off my personal best, so yeah, track's not too bad at the moment. Lap 23 at the 27, turn 1 we go. We're getting a lower the time on Axe F1 as
it's not that bad.
Used to P3 man, as top 3 are both all on hard, so that tires gonna be very, very bad in these conditions. So all we'll do is hope for the best. Apologies, I'm very tired after waking up for the Japan race, Japan quali, sorry. And yeah, you see Axe F1 now is struggling like mad, as we're coming up to Ascari now, as we open up DRS. look at the straight line speed difference. Just way faster in the straight lines. We sail around the outside of Froome into Ascari, comfortably ahead going into Ascari, and yeah, very happy with that move. Now focus on the two cars in front of us now, which haven't pitted. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting till the end, because track is slightly slippery. You probably hear me say.
Slippery now.
But it's not too slippery for the intermediate to be 6 seconds a lap faster. So yeah, at the moment it's looking very comfortable for us, unless it rains a lot more than this and sticks to the track. But at the moment, not bad. Slicks are still holding his temperature at the moment, so I was quite comfortable, and yeah, it's just I pretty much had the win on my hands with one hand pretty much at the moment, as it's not raining that much, and I don't think Skiver will gain 16.1 seconds on us in a few laps. But as you can see, it is getting a bit slippery, but it's not getting slippery enough to get Skiver to gain 6 seconds a lap on us. So it's at the moment it's looking good for us at the moment. Yeah, so we just gotta keep pushing now, pushing the car, and hopefully not make any mistakes going into the last few laps now, as we get a bunch of oversteer on exit. It shows the track is getting a bit slippery now at this point, but it's still not to the point where Skiver is gonna get past us in the next 3 laps. So yeah, it's not too bad at the moment. Slippery, but not unbelievably slippery, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just in the middle, sort of a crossover point. So yeah, so it shouldn't be too bad. For us at the moment. We should looks like we're gonna get this win, but anything can happen in these wet conditions, as the track is getting really slippery now, as you can see. Skiver's still not gaining much time on us. He gained like 4 times on the previous lap, so it's looking very unlikely for the American driver to get past, unless some a miracle happens for him, really. And if you go for chicane now, getting very slippery. As you can see, the track's getting very shiny and greasy now, as Skiver's gaining a lot more time on us. As you can see, I'm literally drifting through every corner now, as the track is pretty much intermediate compound tires. Skiver's nearly gained a second on us now, as but I don't think that's enough. It's not enough. You can't gain 14 seconds on us at the moment. So plus he has to overtake Smokey, so Smokey will most likely defend, and it's going to be very tough for Skiver, and very unlikely for him to pull it off unless a miracle happens and the rain starts chucking down. But as you see, the track has gone super greasy, as you can see. Very slippery as well, as Visser Finn is out the race. I don't know what happened to him. Might have crashed out the race. Anyway, I had the multiple lap here of the race. 13.8 seconds, still not enough time, but the track is super slippery. As we go into turn 1 now, we lock up and we go straight, as the track has gone full wet, full intermediates now. So the dries are absolutely horrendous, shall I say, compared to the slicks, the intermediates. So this is getting more unlikely, but a second now that we'll win this race. But still, the gap is 11 seconds, as yes, this is going to be very tough for me to win. As you can see, I'm literally drifting the car through the corner, so the track is pretty much completely wet now, as we're literally trying to do a Lando Norris in Russia right now. But can we do the Russia Lando Norris? Can we do it in Monza? That's the question. Not many corners at this track, so it's very likely. But Skiver's gained at least 3-4 seconds in one sector, so he's going to be gaining absolute loads of time on us. We might even be coming P3 at this point with this pace. So Wilson is also gaining, but can we win this race? That's the question. Skiver 5.9 seconds, just coming down that gap, as we're literally pushing like mad. You can hear me breathing like mad. I'm literally hearts in the throat at the moment, and I'm pushing the absolute limit of the car now. burning absolutely every bit of that ERS. 4.6 seconds now. He's coming up to the back of Smokey. So what I need now is Smokey to defend like an absolute madman at the end of this race. As we're going into turn 1 now. Absolute flying into turn 1, but we broke too late as we lock up and we go straight on again for the second time in 2 laps. As we go off the track and we get a 10-second penalty that will get removed at the race after the race, so don't worry about it. We won't count the 10-second penalty at the moment, which got removed after the race. So yeah, so it's given out 1.2 seconds. We're getting more unlikely by the moment now. As you can see, I'm literally just going straight on by the corner. And Skiver, the PSR, the Williams driver gets past, and looks like it's going to be the win for the American driver, which is a pretty insane strategy from him. But now we have to focus now on getting ahead of Wilson, who's 6 seconds behind us now, as we're still pushing like mad. Got burnt pretty much all our ERS again, as it's the last lap and we're absolutely pushing the limit of the car now. We have to get P2 now. So to WR Smokey, which is our championship rival. So there's going to be big points on the board here, as we got the fastest lap as well. So we're just going to push. We're just going to keep pushing for this last corner. It's Wilson now 2 seconds, 1.9 seconds, 1.8. It's just going down the gap now as we go into the final corner, Parabolica now, as we taking it super cautiously, but we're trying to push us absolute arse off now. But Wilson now, he's literally right in our mirrors. He just pips us to the line, and you can see me getting bit frustrated because I was a bit annoyed because, you know, that was my race to win, but, you know, the rain, bit unlucky, but we beat our championship rival, so that's the main thing about this race. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the highlights video, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe and tell me anything in the comments if I did wrong, and peace out everybody.